Hi everybody, it is Freya. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've seen me before. Welcome if it's your first time. I'm Freya Rinaldi. On this channel, every time BTS tours or BTS member tours in North America, I tell you everything you need to know. And this is the ticketing portion of that for BTS's 2026 World Tour. And here are my credentials. Okay, I decided to be funny and wear my VIP lanyards. But these are my credentials. Look at it. Oh, hold on. Anyways, thumbnail. I am going to be talking about the North American dates. I know that they announced dates all over the world so far, and I am only going to be talking about North American dates. That's what we do here on the channel. That's where I live. That's what I know. I've been to 43 states. I've been in a concert in most of the states I've been to. I'm very, very qualified, and we're going to talk about it. I was going to take this off, but I think it's kind of funny to have it on for the whole video. So it's like having gold medals. I'm an Olympian. Anyways, also, I lost my voice. I am recovering from a cold. Please bear with me. I am trying my best. I hope this mic picks up everything, but I am very congested, and I am truly trying my best, okay? Everybody say hi to Yoongi, and be nice to me. Thank you. Anyways, this morning dates dropped for BTS's highly anticipated world tour. I'm only going to be talking about North America, and on all of my Everything You Need to Know videos, I have a pinned comment if there's any updates that you need to know, so make sure you look out for that. And I'll keep updating that comment if more things come out. They are doing the dates a little differently than what I thought. They're kind of bouncing around. They're starting in Korea, then going to Japan, then they're going to North America, then Europe, back to North America, and then what are they doing? They're going back to Europe, and then they're doing like Southeast Asia or something. They're bouncing around. The reason I think this is the case is because in June, the United States, well, I guess the North America, because I think they're having stuff in Mexico too. North America is hosting the World Cup. And I don't think that they could do it at the same time. They can't have this giant BTS tour and the World Cup at the same time because the stadiums are probably going to be similar. And so the way that they're doing it is they're starting in Tampa, Florida on April 25th and 26th. They're going to El Paso, Texas on the 2nd and 3rd of May. The 7th, the 9th, and the 10th of May, they're going to be in Mexico City. The 16th and 17th of May, they're going to be in Stanford, California. 23rd, 24th, 27th of May, they're going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada. And that is going to be the first part of the North American chunk. They're going to go to Europe, they're going to come back, and they're going to start on August 1st and 2nd in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The 5th and 6th of August in Foxborough, Massachusetts. The 10th and the 11th of August in Baltimore, Maryland. The 15th and 16th of August in Arlington, Texas. And then they're going to go to Canada, Toronto, Canada, in the 22nd and 23rd of August. 27th and 28th of August, they're going to do Chicago, Illinois. And they're going to close out North America the 1st, 2nd, 5th, and 6th of September in LA. Tickets go on sale next week for everything, but they are splitting up the dates and times, which I will kind of outline for you. It's going to be Army presale. It's going to be the 22nd and the 23rd. Presale applications are now going to be open until January 19th. We'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later, but let's talk about the presale dates first. Presale dates are going to be split up through the 22nd and 23rd by cities. So the city for Tampa and Mexico City, day 1 and 2, they're going to be 9 a.m. local time. These are all local times. So if you see the time, it's going to be local to wherever that venue is sitting. So 9 a.m. local time on the 22nd for Tampa and Mexico City, day 1 and 2. Mexico City, day 3, however, is 9 a.m. local time on the 23rd. Stanford, East Rutherford, and Chicago, 11 a.m. local time on the 22nd. Vegas, day 1 and 2, Baltimore, and Toronto is 1 p.m. on the 22nd. And then Vegas, day 3 is going to be at 1 p.m. local time on the 23rd. El Paso, Foxborough, Arlington, and then Los Angeles, day 1 and 2 are going to be local time 3 p.m. on the 22nd, and Los Angeles, day 3 and 4, are going to be local time 3 p.m. on the 23rd. So make sure you know which dates you want to go to and that you know which date the pre-sale is, because they are splitting by city. The only pre-sales that are going to be on the second date, which is the 23rd, is going to be day 3 of Mexico, day 3 of Vegas, and day 3 and 4 of LA. So like they're splitting the cities. I think they're doing this so Ticketmaster doesn't crash, because they are expecting a very, very high traffic of ticketers. There is going to be a general sale on the 24th. However, I don't think it's going to happen unless they're purposely holding tickets. If they're holding tickets and not all of the tickets go on sale on Army membership pre-sale, then there might be a general sale. However, I don't think it will happen. I think it's going to be like PTD Vegas, where everything's sold out during Army membership. Let me drink some of my coffee. I'm struggling to speak, y'all. Yeah. I was told by a source, I have a few people that work in the music space in Ticketmaster and stuff. I was told that the base pricing is looking at around 60 to 380. That's not including VIP and platinum pricing. There is going to be VIP tickets available, and there is going to be platinum pricing. So 60 to 380 is what the range we're kind of looking at, allegedly. But there is going to be dynamic pricing, so the prices will fluctuate. So expect really high ticket pricing. Just expect really high ticket pricing. I am also expecting VIP pricing to be around what they were for like Jin and Hobie. VIP packages will probably be sound checked. They already announced the VIP packages for the Goyang date in South Korea and also the Japan date, because those are the first two cities. And it's a singular VIP sound check availability, and I think it's going to be the same for the US. They might do two tiers like they did for PTD, but I just think it's just going to be sound check. I don't think there's going to be send off or anything, and I do think that the pricing is going to reflect Jin and Hobie. So think $600, $700, $800 for VIP. And going into signing up for presale. Presale is now open on Weverse. You can sign up on Weverse through the notification of the tour. There's a North America specific one. On the North America specific one is North America and then Europe. So make sure you're clicking on the North American apply. And on that North American apply, you are going to have to pick 3 cities. You have to have an Army membership, specifically U.S. Army membership for the U.S. states. I think Mexico, you need a global membership, but all the U.S. states, Mexico and Canada, you need a global membership, but for the U.S. states, you need a U.S. membership. For the ticketing, you are going to have to pick 3 dates. When you sign up for this membership, you're going to have to pick 3 cities. So pick 3 cities that you want to try for, and those are the cities you're going to have to focus on. So when you pick those cities, those are the cities that you are going to be able to do for presale. You are not going to be able to try for any other city. So make sure you know which cities you want to pick. Pick those cities for the presale, and those are all you're going to be able to try on Army membership presale dates. And say we're just going to pretend you're picking Tampa, you're picking Stanford, California, and Chicago. You click those and you submit your membership on presale dates. Those are the only cities that you are going to be able to try for. You can try for every single date in those cities. However, you can only try for those cities with your presale. It also said in the fine print that you are going to have to make sure that your Weverse account and your Ticketmaster account email matches. So whatever email you use for your Weverse membership has to be the email that your Ticketmaster is on. If somebody is trying to sell you presale codes, do all those things, they're not real. You have to be the holder of the email for the Ticketmaster account is going to have to be the same as the Weverse account. That's what it says in the fine print. It's going to be 1 tab per date. So say those are the 3 dates that you picked. I forgot what we said. We said like you did Florida, Stanford, and Chicago. You can open dates for both dates in all of those cities. You can open the tab for both dates. You cannot open more than 1 tab for a singular date. So day 1 and 2, day 1 and 2, day 1 and 2 on those specific sale times, and then you'll be able to go in and purchase those tickets. If you are ticketing with somebody, pick the same dates, gives you higher chances. Have a date, your Ticketmaster account, you have those dates open, single date per tab. They do the same thing. Great. Make sure that you are checking your internet speed. Go somewhere with fast internet speed. It does matter. And also make sure that your payment method is loaded up and that your bank is notified that you're making large purchases, especially if you're planning on spending thousands on tickets. So they are not marking it as fraud and blocking you while you're in the queue. And then to check your internet, you can go on Google and just type your internet speed test. It will literally tell you if you have fast internet. So just make sure that you are paying attention. Go somewhere with fast internet. Go around your town, check your Wi-Fi, your parents' Wi-Fi, your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Go to the coffee shop. Find the fastest Wi-Fi that you can. Load those payment methods in advance. Make sure you know your Ticketmaster login. Log into your Ticketmaster before you get in the queue. And just so you know, also, you're going to need your phone with the phone number. Like I said, you can only have one date open per, one tab per date. And each of those is going to require a text verification. And you can only use that text verification once per date. So you're going to have to make sure your email matches in order to use that Ticketmaster account. Open one tab per date, and on each date, you're going to have to verify your phone number, and you cannot do it multiple. So even if you have multiple Weverse accounts and you have multiple Ticketmaster accounts with the email matching, you also need multiple phone numbers to verify that you're not a bot. Have an idea of what you want to buy. It is going to be a 360 stage. Have an idea. Do I want to try to go for VIP? Whatever. You are going to have to be fast. You're going to have to take whatever's in there. You can keep refreshing the page to see if anything else drops, but just know that you have to be quick. Click fast. Don't limit yourself. Any ticket, I cannot stress this enough, any ticket at a BTS show is an amazing ticket, especially since they're doing 360. It is going to be an amazing view from anywhere in that stadium. To be in that room is to be lucky, and I hope everybody remembers that. Yes, we want barricade. Yes, we want VIP, but please understand that any seat in that room is so amazing, so blessed, so lucky. And that BTS, no matter, I've seen them in the 400 section, I've seen them on the floor on the 10th row. They are incredible from anywhere. And that you should be so excited and so happy and so lucky to see them in person. Don't rush the presale, and go with it with a clear head. You're going to have to click fast, kind of have an idea, but at the same time, make sure that you are, doing this all as fast as you can, and that you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to hope that I get a VIP ticket, but if I am all the way in the very back against the back wall of the stadium, I am going to be so excited. Get what you get. And yeah, when this inevitably sells out, when this all the tickets go on sale and then it's sold out, do not rush resale. Resale is going to be the most expensive right after everything sells out. Don't go on StubHub and Vivid Seats and go all over Twitter to these scammers the minute that tickets go on sale and then it sells out. Do not do it immediately. We have months until the actual shows. So go ahead and wait. Check every day. Look for good deals. If you guys want me to make a full how to buy resale video after all of these tickets go on sale and, inevitably it's going to sell out, let me know. I can definitely do that. But the biggest mistake you can make is buying resale immediately. Also, be careful of scammers. People will say whatever. Twitter's always flooded. Reddit's always flooded. everything's always flooded with these scammers and bots being like, I have a VIP. No, you don't, okay? Be mindful, be vigilant. Please, please do not get scammed. Make sure that you are transferring monies in ways where you can get your money back. And also, do not buy resale immediately, even if you don't get a ticket during the pre-sale or general sale. I say that, I cannot stress that enough. Anyways, that is all of the information. I do think that there is lots of great ticketing videos. I have previous videos on PTD, Hobie Tour, Yoongi Tour, and Jin Tour. If you want me to talk about the tips and tricks, all you really need is fast internet and a fucking dream, okay? Make sure you sign up for that pre-sale. If you have any questions, please let me know. And also, I would love to hear what cities you signed up for pre-sale. What cities are we trying to go to? Please put them down below. I want to know where all y'all are going, and guess which cities I'm going to. On my next video, probably a ticketing video, I will talk about which cities I'm going to, but I think it would be fun to make it kind of a game with y'all since I'm doing a series for this Everything You Need to Know. So put down below where you think, which 3 cities I signed up for, and then tell me which 3 cities you signed up for. I am wishing everybody the best of luck. Ask me as many questions as you want down below. I will try to answer as many as possible. And again, if there's new information or anything that I missed, I will make pinned comments. So make sure you look out for that. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I will be back to talk about my Everything You Need to Know all tour long. I will be vlogging the tours. I am so excited. This is the best thing ever. I cannot describe it. I know that I sound ridiculous and that I am very, very congested and sick, but I wanted to get this video out there, so I'm so sorry for my voice. I really, really know that I sound insane, but guys, from the bottom of my heart, I am so excited. Thank you all for watching me. My last video, I did not expect, people to watch. All the comments of people saying that they're excited that I'm back. I am so excited to be back. I didn't know if I would have an audience when I came back, and you guys, I am so excited to share my knowledge and my information with you and share this amazing tour with all of you, and that we get to experience this together. So please please subscribe. Message me if you have anything to say. Comment down below if you have any questions. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next one. Bye, guys.